Que pasa, everybody? Just Santi here, back with another review, and we're looking at from the Marvel Universe line in Extremis Armor Iron Man. Let's take a quick look at Mr. Tony Stark here in his armor, and I gotta say, this figure looks really, really nice. I mean, the paint itself, make sure with the gold right in his face and the crimson red, and it's all broken apart with the black outlines of him. The armor just looks really nice in this color scheme, and the head sculpt, very, very cool. I mean, even the back, you mostly see red, but do with all the nice black outlining, showing off more detail to the armor, makes it look really, really cool. I'm really digging it. As well as the way the armor itself is sculpted, very nicely sleek and smooth. And yeah, let's check it out. And then there's his arc reactor right there. And just overall, this figure itself just looks really nice. Alright, articulation for Iron Man here. His head can go spin all the way around, but also can look down and can look really far up and gives off the flying pose. Looks really cool. Let's have him like with his repulsor out. Just pretty badass, man. Alright, arms go all the way around. They bend about that much due to the shoulder plates, but still pretty good. Alright, he does have a bicep swivel right there. He's got a bit of a double hinge elbow, I believe. Actually, I think it's just one hinge elbow. Yeah, it's a one hinge. This little sculpting here gave it the impression that it was double hinge. But that's cool. So there you go, double one hinge elbow, and the wrist can rotate all the way around. That's pretty much it. Torso, he does have a joint here. Could go a bit forward a bit, back, turn side to side. And there you go. The legs. This will be kind of a bit of a minor minus of the figure. The legs are on a ball joint, but due to the fact of the way the legs are kind of big, the thighs at least, the way it tries to articulate the legs, it kind of fights and kind of sometimes forces itself back into like standing static pose. So there you go. You can get into some poses, but it's kind of limited. There you go. Does have a thigh swivel, which is pretty cool, pretty neat, especially for a Marvel Universe figure. It's got a double hinge knee right there. And feet. Due to the way this whole area is sculpted, you can get a left and right motion, and it can kind of bend a bit forward, not very much, as you can see. It's kind of non-existent forward and back. So here are the accessories he comes with. He comes with his stand, Marvel Iron Man number 7. It's black, like that. There you go. And he comes with this repulsor funnel blast thing that practically every Iron Man figure that's come out of this line has. Yeah, it's very translucent and funnely. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So here's Iron Man sporting his stand and his funnel attack very quickly. Yeah. Let's cut away from this right now. So overall, Extremis Armor Iron Man, highly recommended figure. I mean, paint on him, the sculpting on this figure alone, very, very well done. The articulation, very cool, especially again with the head tilting up to give a flight pose. Again, the legs here, they are, again, like I said before, they're a bit They do fight you when you try to get into some poses, but if you can get in poses, it looks very nice. And overall, I just can't recommend this figure enough. Yeah, he comes with this lame ass funnel cake attack thing, I don't know. But you know, it does come with this cool stand, and it's got to count for something. So accessory wise, alright, but definitely the figure itself is where it's at. I definitely, again, recommend picking this up. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. I am Jay Asante with Marvel Universe Extremis Armor Iron Man. Get out.